It will take just a moment to make sure that that meeting set is all set up. And here we go. Again, this is Dr. Rhonda Farrell, the Success Strategist. And today we are in the Triumph Challenge, the best ways to scale your business to 7 figures and beyond. So we started out this journey with examining how we can help entrepreneurs, senior business leaders, and as well as SMEs, etc., on how to scale your business exponentially. And so we put together a guide that you can find off of my LinkedIn profile or our www.gblinnovstrat.llc site. And what we're putting forth to you in this guide is an entrepreneur's inside guide to success. How do we make sure that you are focusing on all of the relevant elements to help you succeed to the highest levels possible, both yourself and the organizations that you're building around the globe? So in our Triumph Challenge today, we're just going to cherry pick a few of the most important concepts and principles to so you can see what you've built out, understand if that is a baseline element that you've thought completely through, implemented completely, and are getting results from worldwide based on what your outcome and your results are: revenues, impact, quality and kind of customer served, partnerships, integrations, etc., right? It all depends on how you define success and the journey and the path that you marked out to help get and guide your organization forward. So first and foremost, no matter what stage of growth you're in, no matter what role you're in, it helps if you understand your why. Why are you in it? You know, we say, why are you in it? To win it, not only for yourself and your company, but for those that you serve, right? So sometimes we have to look through the lens of the voice of the customer to understand the impact and the results achieved by them through harnessing your work. Right? So you are a lever, you are a channel, you are a mechanism, and so is your business to help others succeed. And sometimes we forget to look at those second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth order effects of us standing up and delivering on a business model or an idea when we're creating our concept, when we're creating our products and services, when we're creating our content, and most of all, when we're delivering and operationalizing, right? That voice of the customer, key. But in order to get there, you as the business owner, you as the business leader, you as a team member have to understand your why. And then it has to be in alignment. We cannot have a why that differs ultimately at its core levels from what our clients and our customers are attempting to achieve and how they're going about attempting to achieve, because then there will be dissonance and you will not get the performance you want, because you will not be in alignment and you will not be in congruence with what's most important to you. So gaining clarity and being in alignment with your why. Then we have to understand, how can you instantiate your why, your purpose, the things that matter most to you, the way you want to offer and have impact around the globe. What do you do to build out a mindset and a culture based on that why? The what's and the how's and the who's come later, because when you have the why dialed in, everything can flow and happen in synchronicity for the best outcomes based on your why. Too often, we see where extraordinary entrepreneurs and venture capitalists and others create this portfolio of products and services because it's stated that the market wants that. Fine. I'm not saying ignore that. I'm not saying go make that part of your portfolio, but I'm saying sometimes it's not a great choice to start there, because when we're not in congruence with our why, we can have a lot of great things, but they will not perform at the level they're capable of performance when you gain clarity in alignment and therefore are in congruence, because only then can your performance 5x and 10x and 20x. So clarity, alignment leads to greater performance, but it boils down to your why, your purpose. If you've never had a chance to fully understand that or feel fully delve into that, or you need an instrument to help you get there, I would suggest that there is an Ikigai, Ikigai, your purpose, your reason for being. There is a Ikigai canvas that you can use to better delve into why you are doing what you're attempting to do, or why and what matters most to you, to be able to instantiate that within a business. Every time I've done this with a team of leaders, with entrepreneurs, with SMEs, anyone who is innovative and has a new idea, aha moments arise, surprises arrive, and it allows you to dial in your value proposition much stronger, because ultimately that why, that purpose is the fire in your belly. It's what happened eons ago that you might have forgotten. And it's going to be what drives you forward, which helps you create the best products, the best services, find the right niche, and to enable you to 10x downstream. Again, dialing in the why, your purpose. Next, mindset and culture. When we're not in congruence with creating the context of our world around our why and around our purpose, many things occur. Sub-optimization of performance, many pain points and challenges, a lack of consensus, a lack of congruence, a lack of the right teaming and partnerships to be able to move that idea or portfolio forward. So it's imperative to create the mindset and the culture of your organizational unit, no matter how that's instantiated, built on your why and your purpose, and to get people that believe in that, because it's ultimately the mission that's going to drive them in, not necessarily just the product or the service as part of the portfolio. Their why, their purpose has to be in alignment with enabling you and your organization to succeed, which needs to be in alignment and congruent with the clients and the customers that you're serving, so that you can help them be more successful and succeed. The next point is board of advisors. So what we want in this board of advisors area is for you as a leader, you as an entrepreneur, you as a seasoned executive, to be able to fill your gaps in knowledge, to fill your gaps in expertise, to get an independent perspective on what might be the best way forward, or to what action to take in this certain circumstances. What served us before is a great baseline. New innovations, new ideas, new perspectives can enable us to harness our zone of genius and our expertise, and then build upon that with what is happening in these other areas that is not in our core competencies, or is not as up to date as industry and our customers need. So again, the board of advisors plays a huge role in helping you and your organization succeed, because it gets you outside of your own box. And because you are the leader, you are the entrepreneur, you are the owner, you are the lead, you are the executive, ultimately, you are the cap for the level of performance that that organizational unit will be able to achieve, unless you fill in the gaps to enable you to go higher, which enables the organization to go higher, which enables you to serve your clients and your customers at the next level of magnitude of success. So board of advisors, fill it with people that think different from you, that have different backgrounds, that have different approaches. We're not asking you to change everything. We're asking you to fill in the gaps in your level of knowledge, in your level of expertise, and in your level of achievement, so that you can then go further faster because you have that board of advisors behind you, creating the positive winds of success for you and your clients that you're serving. The next is, now that you know your why, now that you've dialed in with your purpose, now that you created the mindset and the culture and you've created the basic teaming, you've got this board of advisors that's providing the expertise, this panel, this coalition of people aiming for success for the entity. Now it's time to plan and action for success. Too often, when we look at our customers and our clients, we can only see one outcome or a couple outcomes and results that we want to achieve for them and through them, right? It's a multi-pronged thing. The more we help them succeed in their mission space, the more our organization can succeed from our mission space. The more we can look at success through different facets of the diamonds, through the voice of the customer, the faster and the further we're going to be able to enable their success. So we want to plan an action for success, because not only is it you, it's your organization and your partners and your clients and your customers and the rest of the ecosystem that's involved in that. So we need to take that into consideration. We need to have a strategic plan. We need to have an action plan. It needs to be marked out with some level of robustness, and then we need to be able to data collect and visualize our decision points. Are we on the mark? Are we off the mark? Do we need to course correct? Or is now the perfect springboard to a 5x, to a 10x, etc. So plan and action for success. That takes technology, that takes process, but it also takes the people with the mindset to help you get there. You cannot, again, just like you need to help sometimes dialing in your why and your purpose, sometimes you need help seeing different ways to optimize the way forward to success. What is the outcomes? What is the results? Is that it? Or is there a lot more, and we just need to get different minds at the table with different perspectives to enable you to see a larger chessboard as you move forward on your journey to success. Next, each step of the way, we don't need to wait from now to the end to add value, right? We want to look at every single chess move that we make internally, externally, with our partners, in service of our clients and our customers. What's the quick win we can get? We know the big wins are our outcomes and results, but if we back it up a step, what can we do? If we back it up another step, what can we do? If we back it up another step, what can we do? If we look at tomorrow, what can we do to get them a quick win so that we're building massive value day by day, week by week, month by month, quarter by quarter, year by year, for the customers and clients you're serving, not only them, but your partners and your team. It is a holistic effort at who gets the win. And what we want to do is hit as many of those with a win as possible so that they have momentum, consistency, and that allows you to springboard because they're getting consistent performance. They're seeing the value, you're bringing your impact, you're building that cohesive team that's going to get it done from a performance perspective, but also in service of the outcomes and the results that are most important to your clients and your customers and your partners and your team. So again, massive value for everybody. How can we maximize the win potential? Then we need to look at, as we pivot from our plan and action, our data collection and our analysis, we need to understand where we need to pivot. Do we need to pivot from a portfolio perspective? Do we need to pivot from a content perspective? Do we need to pivot from a messaging perspective? Do we need to bring brand stickiness? Do we not necessarily have a tagline that's going to resonate, right? We want to understand who our clients are at their core, who our customers are at their core. What is their why? What is their purpose? What matters most to them? What's the pain points and the challenges? And then we want to create marketing strategies to be able to reach that portfolio of customers, clients, partnerships, and our team. Because when they can feel that you get them, when they can see that you get them, when you have an offering, when you have a brand stickiness and you are on message, you are on content, you're on point consistently, that's when the 5x, 10x, and above can occur. And then we want to look at what is our teaming strategy? How can we team strong? That means internally, right? Our organization's why and purpose has to be aligned with the team, because who we bring in and through our doors on our journey with us from a partner perspective, from an employee perspective, from a consulting perspective, etc., how we're creating that larger vision, that more impact, that stronger operating unit. How are we instantiating that over time? What's the next level of working organizational units that we can convene, create, and sustain to get us that 10x leap that we need and want to create sustainability in the long term? So we look at resiliency, we look at sustainability, we look at flexibility, and we look at willingness to optimize, to collect the data, to analyze the data, to create decisioning dashboards, to work with our board of advisors, to ask our internal teams, to ask and work with our partners, to ask and work with our clients and our customers so that we can optimize to the maximum amount possible, because that's when we get the springboard to greater and greater and greater levels of success. So 7 figures and beyond is a roadmap to help you strategize how your particular journey is going to look at to maximize your success for your teams, your organization, your partners, and most of all, the customers and the clients you serve. This is Dr. Rhonda Farrell wrapping up another session on scaling your business to 7 figures and beyond, the Triumph Challenge for you as a CEO, an executive, a business leader, or a person wanting to have and make greater impact across the world. We'll join you next week with another on-point message for 7 figures and beyond, your business strategy, growth for success.